To the right side of the infield. He's right there. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dominic Leone.
Here's George Springer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carpenter calls for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
From the stretch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Inside with the slider, 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from first comes around to score. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
No balls and a strike to count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Harper leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Cardinals, number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Here's Javier Baez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubbies 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper giving chase. He won't get there, and it's into the gap.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Bouncer up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
0-1 the count. Kella is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses down below the knees. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Russell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Giro, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Tommy La Stella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In his career, La Stella is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Digging in, George Springer. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too high, 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at 2nd and the winning run helplessly at 1st. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. John Gant earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Keone Kela earns the save out of the bullpen, his 37th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.